Here is today's top story. Bernie Kosar is back in town. The former Browns quarterback lending his support to the team of Al Lerner and Carmen Policy in their attempt to buy the new Cleveland Browns.
Being a Browns fan first, my main goal is to make sure that we have a situation where we're able to have the best chance possible to go out and develop a winning first-class organization.
Al Lerner was co-owner with Art Modell when the Browns were moved to Baltimore. He addressed that today by saying the past doesn't matter. Lerner says what's important is returning a winning football team to the city of Cleveland. We'd like to hear what you think about this latest potential ownership group. The Fox Feedback phone lines are open right now, and we're asking you to, if you support the team of Al Lerner, Carmen Policy, and Bernie Kosar, the numbers to dial are 391-WJW8 or 391-9-WJW. Either number gets you into the system. It is a free telephone call, and we'll have final results tonight at 10 o'clock.
One of America's wealthiest men, one of the NFL's top executives, and a hometown hero line up to buy the new Cleveland Browns. We have live team coverage with all the players.
Some Akron police officers accuse the city and its chief of racial discrimination.
And one of the president's frontmen decides to drop out of D.C. We are there live for the shocking announcement. Fox 8 News at 6 starts now.
Tonight, three of the most unlikely partners are lining up together for the Browns' first down. Automatically, many people are saying this new team is at the top of the list.
Fox 8 sports anchor Tony Rizzo is live at the Wyndham Hotel with more on these three amigos.
That's right, Tim
Riz,
and Macy.
what a day,
Three amigos is a good one. These gentlemen, I think, have what the NFL and what Browns fans are looking for.
It is about endorsing the placing of this community's football legacy.
And with the blessing from the mayor of the city of Cleveland, a new potential Browns ownership group was launched today. The money behind the team comes from billionaire Al Lerner, the same man who helped Art Modell in his move to Baltimore. But today, Lerner didn't dodge any questions and said all he did was help a friend.
I can't undo that. I'm not sitting here trying to undo that. What I'm interested in is the success of this Cleveland Browns team going forward in this city.
The football man is Youngstown native Carmen Policy, known around the league as the master of the salary cap.
We will build a team in Cleveland if we're successful in terms of our application for this franchise. We're going to be winners.
And finally, they have the support of Cleveland's patron saint of football, former Browns quarterback Bernie Kosar.
I think it's incredibly important under this tight a timeline that you have proven winners, that you have people that are experts in this profession, that know how to get the job done. And it's incredibly important to make sure that they have everyone's support, and that's why I'm here today.
All right, and here he comes, not a moment's too soon, waiting for the elevator, Cleveland's favorite son, Bernie Kosar. Bernie, thanks for the exclusive interview tonight. Bernie, I think the question everybody wants to know first off is why this group?
Well, Tom, good to be with you. But you know what? The thing that me and you have talked about quite a bit was, I've been really uncomfortable about the way we potentially may be treated as Cleveland Brown fans. And I think today with Al Lerner and Carmen Policy, it's going to give us the best chance to probably structure the best terms and the best deal for us as Cleveland Browns fans. I mean, there's so much that's going to go into it with the stocking plans coming up and, draft picks and things of that nature. Under this really condensed timeline, given that the other two expansion teams had 18 to 24 months to get ready, and this team's going to have probably less than a year, you can't afford any major learning curves. And someone like Al Lerner and Carmen Policy, who have the business savvy and wisdom and have been there and done these kinds of things, aren't going to have a learning curve involved in doing this.
Were you apprehensive about hooking up with Al Lerner? I know that today the message was, let's all look ahead.
Well, I do think it's important to look ahead. I had definitely went and wrestled with my own mind, and as I've spoken with Al over the last few months as to things that have happened in the past, and I in my own mind came to grips with that I think that he's a good man for us here in Cleveland to do this. I respect him, and I think he's truthful, and his word is his bond, and I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think so. I mean, people told me today, said, boy, you made a lot of money for yourself hooking up with them. How much do they have to pay you to do that? And I'll be honest with you, I haven't received anything, nor do I expect to down the road. I'm doing this because I really think this gives us as Browns fans the best opportunity to be successful. It's really not about money for me here today.
Okay, I think we had a question from Tim Taylor back at the station. Tim?
Yep. Could you ask Bernie, I don't think he can hear me, but could you ask Bernie if he thinks the entrance of this group will expedite the selection of a new ownership group by the owners?
Well, Bernie, do you think the entrance of this group will expedite the ownership process with the NFL owners?
Tim, that's a good question. I would like to think and hope it does. I mean, time is of the utmost right now. We're already, whatever group gets it, we're already behind schedule. There really needs to be, things need to get started, and pieces to the puzzle need to be put in place right now. I think there's a chance of it. I think the timing and the reason, one of the reasons for the press conference today before the owners' meetings Tuesday in Dallas is to kind of let them know we're out there and try to get it going. They haven't sent out a lot of numbers yet to make an accurate bid on it, so I would like to see this help them expedite the process. And I said this at the end of the press conference today. I think it's really important for us as Browns fans to be as unified as possible on this, because there's a perception out there that we're just happy, and we're such good fans that we're just happy to get a football team back and it doesn't matter at any cost, and to a degree that's true, but it's really more important and fair for us to get a team back that could be competitive in a relatively realistic timeline. We don't want to go through issues where we languish in mediocrity like really Seattle and Tampa Bay did when they came out. We don't want to go through 10-plus years of losing.
Bernie, thanks very much. I want you to know that we always know that you have Browns fans' best interest at heart, and we appreciate that.
Thanks, Don.
Thanks, Bernie. All right, Tim and Macy, as you could see there, Bernie Kosar very excited about this new group.
Yeah, it sounds like it might even happen at the ownership meeting. Wouldn't that be exciting if it was expedited that much?
Yeah, I don't know how much. We will be live in Dallas beginning on Monday, and we should know more by then. But for right now, this group's got everything, deep pockets and smart football minds.
Yeah.
All right, then Bernie Kosar, which need we say more?
Yeah.
The biggest fan and one of the most loved football players in this city.
Well, I know they'll go through the motions now with the sealed bids, but I think you have to be naive not to believe that this group is right at the top of the list now.